Keep it clean, keep it active. Obey my instructions at all time. Touch glove, back to your corners.
Final instructions from Mohamed Sulaiman from inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. We are set for 3 rounds of action, but will it go that far? Between Ahmed Mujtaba and Abrao Amorim. Amorim pacing back and forth on his side of the circle.
Ready to go?
Mujtaba nods, he is ready to go, and we are too. Mujtaba in the grey and white, Amorim in the black. These guys smiling at each other. Will they get stuck into it early as they predicted?
Definitely look like they're going out there and enjoying it. Amorim's on his back foot, circling around the outside. Ahmed Mujtaba is trying to push forward, switching stances. Wants to give him a couple of different looks in this matchup.
Overhand right there from Amorim. Mujtaba smiles at him, says you've got to do better than that. Shakes off the high kick, shakes off the overhand right. Amorim closes down the circle. Mujtaba comes forward.
Mujtaba's got to be careful, you know, antagonizing Amorim like this. Oh, nice little duck under there. Good defense from Mujtaba.
Mujtaba's hands are low.
Amorim's pushing forward. Trying to cut off the angles. I like the way he's doing that. He's not just following Mujtaba around the circle. He's cutting the angles. I wouldn't mind seeing Mujtaba put out that jab.
Wouldn't mind seeing him throw first here. Lots of movement from Amorim. Feint there from the Brazilian. Some lateral movement. Still Mujtaba not throwing now. He does the left round kick. Gets in the hands range. Lazy round kick from Mujtaba. Looks for a double takedown. Gets it.
Mujtaba goes for the takedown on the BJJ black belt. Let's see what kind of groundwork he can do. Nice little short elbow landed there.
And the crowd here in Singapore rallying for the Pakistani. Trying to pass the side control here, Mujtaba.
Ahmed Mujtaba is definitely swimming with the sharks in this one. Tangling on the ground with Amorim.
And now Amorim has Mujtaba on his back.
See if Mujtaba can utilize that knee shield to keep Amorim away from him. Turns, gives up the back, slides out the backside. Good job by Ahmed Mujtaba.
Entertaining opening half to this first round. Right hand from Mujtaba, high left round kick.
Amorim ducks underneath.
And paid for it there.
Yeah, that was a slick little double leg right there. Came right underneath the punches. Now this is where Amorim excels. When he's on top, dropping ground and pound. I like his pressure passing style. Watch to see if he postures up. Ahmed Mujtaba is doing a good job of controlling the head. Let's see if Amorim can create a little bit of separation, work his way into a more dominant ground and pound position.
Takes the back. Abrao Amorim, the Brazilian.
You know, I said Amorim wanted to get out of here as quickly as possible. Go back to home with his wife, who's a Navy pilot, but also his 2 kids as well. Samuel and Cherry are back in Hawaii watching their dad closely. Good job by Mujtaba to utilize that wizard to keep this thing where he wants to.
Almost connected with the knee there. Abrao Amorim, takedown from the Brazilian. Nicely done.
That was a nice little cut in the angle right there. You can see Mujtaba trying to attack Kimura on the near side. Let's see if he can create a little bit of a better angle here and lock this up. He might try to use it as a sweep, so he might try to twist and pull Amorim to his other side in the half guard position. But Amorim's going to be smart here. He's going to bide his time, not make any mistakes, stay nice and tight.
Let's work to finish.
Both these men looking for a way inside the top 5 of the lightweight division that is dominated by world champion Christian Lee. He's also, as of earlier today, the welterweight world champion.
Oh, look at Mujtaba falling into a triangle. Look at this, pulling down the BJJ black belt.
This would be huge for Mujtaba if he can submit Amorim.
Amorim's got that leg trapped as well. See how his left leg is stuck in between, right? So that's giving him a little bit of space.
Oh, he tapped in! He tapped in! That's huge! That's massive! see that coming,
No.
Dragon, at all.
No, I'm stunned. A triangle finish by Ahmed Mustafa over a third-degree BJJ black belt.
Huge. He said he'd do it. He said he'd shock everyone. He said he wanted a title run. It begins tonight, and my word, has it begun.
Michael, Amarim is also a two-time IBJJF World Champion.
Unbelievable scenes here. The Pakistani owning Abraw Amarim.
Confident for a reason.
Oh, Dragon, look at this.
Look at this. Locks up the triangle, right? Threatens it. Has the leg trap inside. Look at that. I don't know if I've ever seen that in mixed martial arts. He's got the leg trap, the arm trap, and he is just creating a squeeze. That is sensational, Michael.
Tremendous performance from Ahmed Mustafa. My goodness, there's a tap from Amarim. Let's go to Tom Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Mohammed Sulaiman, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 32 seconds in the very first round. For your winner, by way of triangle, Ahmed Mustafa.
Tremendous sportsmanship between warriors. That smile of Mustafa will be there for a long, long time. In a moment, he'll chat with the Dragon, Mitch Chilson.
Ahmed Mustafa. You gotta tell everybody inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium what on earth was that triangle you just hit?
First of all, Allahu Akbar! Oh, man, I have been working really hard, you know. Up and down. This year has been very tough for me, you know, financially, and, you know, I was very mentally sick, but, you know, one thing that kept me going on was connection with Allah, you know. And today, alhamdulillah, with the fazl of Allah and the prayers of my people, I did it, you know. And this is how, you know, champions are made. One championship, Singapore, make some noise! I just want to say thank you to One Championship as well for giving this platform. One of the best in the country, you know, one of the best. I know, and I know Singapore people love me. Make some noise again!
Okay, so I knew you had hands. We saw that the last time you fought. But who knew you had the submission capability to not just tap a BJJ black belt, but that was a BJJ World Champion you finished. Where does this confidence come from?
As I have said before, this is my iman, you know, this is my faith. I believe in the sovereignty of Allah, you know, and I have connection, you know, and most importantly, hard work, drills, training, teamwork, and special thanks to my team AK and KX Fight Club, aka Coach Javier, and the Dagestani squad, Khabib Islam. Thank you so much, guys. And Coach Hav, Coach Ron, everyone at AK, and everyone at KX, my parents, everyone, and Chatri! Sir Chatri, where are you? Where is he? I can't see. I need that $50,000 bonus! I need it desperately, please, Dad!
Singapore, make some noise for your winner, Ahmed Mustafa!
And they are making noise indeed inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. He has stolen the night so far, Ahmed Mustafa. What a performance! Can you believe it? Tapping out Abraw Amarim in the first round of the triangle. My goodness. Well, the action keeps coming on our lead card, folks. A heavyweight kickboxing contest is up next. The man they call Bosnian Steel, Ahmed Kurnic, 11-2 record, believes he can knock out the man they call Muhammad Ali. And there he is, Bruno Chavez out of the fabled Hemmers Gym in the Netherlands, 24-2 record. Chavez moves so slickly in the ring or in the circle. That's the reason why they call him Muhammad Ali. Our main card tonight, star-studded, but particularly look out for that co-main event, the Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Championship. They have fought twice before. They are one win apiece. Tonight, they decide in the rubber match, but more than that, they decide who will become the Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Champion. Will it be Roman Kriklia? Will it be Iraj Azizpour? 4 men enter. Only one will survive for the first time ever. 4 of the highest level heavyweight kickboxers on the planet. The Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix.
The biggest World Grand Prix in one history has reached its finale.
Unorthodox, explosive, absolutely no doubt about it. Iraj Azizpour advances to the final.
Roman Kriklia is just spectacular.
Guto's rattled, he's hurt, it's over! Roman Kriklia annihilates Guto Asante. Advances to the final to take on the last man to beat him, Iraj Azizpour.
It all comes down to one massive battle.
2 giants, the Heavyweight World Grand Prix that happens tonight. Iraj Azizpour.
The excitement personified. So much fun to watch.
میدونم همه چشا رو من هستش. من بهترین سنگین وزن وان چمپیونشیپ.
The Tower of Power, Roman Kriklia. The light heavyweight kickboxing world champion. Arguably the best pound-for-pound kickboxer in the world. Kriklia is just too good. He is just too good.
I was waiting for this. I'm ready. Heavyweight division. I want to have 2 belts.
Roman Kriklia, Iraj Azizpour. The Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Championship.
I can't wait for this trilogy matchup in the finals of the Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix. I am so excited to watch Iraj Azizpour as he might be taking this level to a whole new stratosphere. He puts a pace on his opponents, utilizing beautiful kicks that seemingly come out of nowhere. A man this size is not supposed to move the way that he does. I love the way he marches forward, taking out his opponents. But these spinning kicks, the way that he is able to take that leg and wrap it around his opponent's freaking head is just a thing of beauty.
But he's going to take on the human skyscraper, Roman Kriklia, yet again. You are talking about a man who at this size can do extraordinary things. The volume, the output, the technique, the speed of Roman Kriklia defies his 6'6" frame. This man has been unstoppable. He's been untouchable. He's the light heavyweight kickboxing champion of the world. And tonight he says he breaks Iraj Azizpour. But before that, we've got this. A heavyweight kickboxing showdown to cap off our lead card. As Bruno Chavez takes on Ahmed Kurnic. Brazil versus Bosnia is going to be a banger.
From Bosnia, Ahmed Bosnian Steel Kurnic.
Bosnian Steel, Ahmed Kurnic, a big, mean man, and says he's going to knock out Bruno Chavez tonight. Trained at Mike's gym in Holland, and also with the great Ivan Hippolyte in preparation for this one. A long cap, Had a fight fall through in July, has been training ever since. Mentally strong, never gives up. Look out for the low kicks and the front kick. And you know what, Dragon? You've got the greatest rock band in history singing your entrance song that augurs very, very well.
Expectations are high. Expectations are high for this guy. We've been waiting for him to come to One Super Series, and now Bosnian Steel is here. Now, he's a powerful southpaw striker with a mean left kick. He loves to go to the body, go to the legs, and ultimately wear his opponents down so he can launch that big left kick to the side of your head. He's currently riding a 5-fight win streak, and to do that, we've seen him have this strict style of punches, right? He has these long, straight punches, and they just keep coming. He puts a ferocious pace on his opponents, trying to break them. And that's what he wants to do here tonight against Bruno. He wants to apply that pressure, throw those hands, and then start working the body kicks.
And who's in his corner here? Roberto Soldic. We'll see him in action in 2 weeks' time. His one debut in Manila.
Yeah, training partner of Ahmed Krunic, and we're looking to see a lot of the same styles. Like you said, he's trained by the legend Ivan Hippolyte. That's a big deal, right?
Oh, huge deal. I mean, Ivan Hippolyte trained so many of the greatest fighters on the planet in both kickboxing, Muay Thai, and mixed martial arts. You're talking about one of the true Western pioneers in Muay Thai in the Hydro, Ivan Hippolyte. And can this man continue his winning ways and make it 6 in a row?
Representing Brazil, Bruno Muhammad Ali Chavez.
Bruno Chavez, second run in the one circle. First time out, disappointing, and he knows it. This time he says, I turn it around. You are going to see the real Bruno Chavez. You're going to see the reason why they call me Muhammad Ali. It's because of the way I move, I glide, I float for a big man in the circle. And you're talking about a battle of mega gyms here. We spoke about Ivan Hippolyte, we spoke about Mike's gym, the preparation for Krunic, but how about the gym behind this man, Hammer's gym? I mean, they've produced legend after legend after legend in the kickboxing game for decades. He's trained by Nick Hemmers, who of course was the brother, or is the brother of the late great Ramon Decker. I mean, this is just an ultra super mega European gym battle, as well as a battle of kickboxing giants.
The heavyweights collide here at 163. Now, Chavez, you know, he came into One Super Series with a lot of hype behind him. Didn't quite live up to it the way we expected, but there were a lot of circumstances at play. You know, he has a huge record. He was 24-1. Now he's 24-2. Still very experienced. This guy is a power puncher. He's got a very aggressive style, packs lots of heat in all the shots that he's thrown, but he just competed back in September, right? So he had a quick turnaround, gets right back in here, and I think we're gonna see a new dimension to Bruno Chavez's game.
Bruno Chavez in the circle for the second time. A very big unit. It is Bosnia versus Brazil. The Brazilian, 6 years the elder, 2 inches the taller, and also 7 pounds the heavier. Kickboxing rules for this one. 3 judges, circle siders scoring on a 10-point must system. Here's Dom Lau.
Rounding off the lead card, we have 3 3-minute rounds of heavyweight kickboxing. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he stands at 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 251 pounds, holding a kickboxing record of 11 wins and 2 losses. Training out of UFD Gym, representing Bosnia, Ahmed Bosnian Steel Krunic. And introducing introducing his opponent out of the red corner. He stands at 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 258 pounds, holding a kickboxing record of 24 wins and 2 losses. Training out of Hammer's Gym, representing Brazil, Bruno Muhammad Ali Chavez. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Olivier Coste.
Respectful triangle. But
I
managed
watch
to
out
find-
for the headbutt, low blow, back of the head. You both know the rules, 5-5 fight clean, touch guard if you want, and back your corner.
You see there Chavez staring a hole through Krunic, and Krunic refusing to lock gazes with Chavez. Chavez now staring him down from across the circle.
All right, judge.
Wants to
time.
prove a point
Ready?
here, Chavez. Wants
Ready?
to show us the real Bruno Chavez. Chavez in the black, Krunic in the blue. Front kick early from Bosnian Steel. Trying to dig the balls of the foot into the midsection. Good defense there against the high kick from Bruno, and again a front kick from Krunic. Nice timing early on from the Bosnian.
Up. No holding.
No clinching under kickboxing rules, no elbows either. Krunic drills that stiff left hand out of that southpaw stance.
Krunic is looking
No holding,
confident
okay?
he's coming forward, throwing that left hand.
Krunic likes to really sit down on that power hand. Body shot there from Chavez. He's in orthodox stance.
Bruno needs to get that head moving. You know, that's what gave him the nickname Muhammad Ali. So I'd like to see him start moving that head and start putting some combinations together.
Inside leg kick a little too high on the thigh there. Maybe just clip the
Watch out, all right?
bottom of the cup of Bruno Chavez. Krunic edges forward. Misses with the 2 there to Chavez. High kick from Chavez. Krunic returns the favour. Enjoying the front kick so far, and there's a nice round kick to the back leg from Krunic. Fires the front kick again. That time Bruno saw it coming.
Krunic is moving really well early on, utilizing the kicks well, setting up that left hand. I'd like to see Bruno earn some respect, maybe start going after that lead leg, start working those inside leg kicks, but he's also got to let his hands go.
Outside leg kick from Krunic, scoring points.
Watch out. Low, all right?
And again, another low blow there from Krunic. A little recovery time here for Bruno Chavez to shake everything back into place. But this has been an impressive start so far, Dragon, from Ahmed Krunic.
Yeah, Krunic is moving really well, moving like a middleweight out there, utilizing all the different weapons.
You know what, the kick itself was well placed, but then I think on the retraction he brought the foot down and must have just clipped the cup, the front of the cup of Chavez. Nothing too serious, but indeed an illegal connection.
And it was the second time, you know, he got warned the first time, so he looks a little bit frustrated.
Chavez will be allowed the duration of a round if he needs it. That is 3 minutes, but I think he's okay to go on here. And Olivier Coste, rightly so, cautioning Ahmed Krunic. Krunic edging forward, look for the front kick. Look for that left hand down the center. Jab 2 from Chavez. Chavez just hasn't found any rhythm yet. He's on the outside here. You see Krunic cuts off the movement, cracks that back leg. There's the front kick from Krunic. He's been reliant on it. The lead leg front kick. Then goes to the lead quad.
But Krunic is respecting the power that's coming back from him from Bruno. He's really not letting go a lot of the combinations. He's just kind of throwing one shot here and there.
High kick there, scooped away nicely from Krunic. Wild uppercut off the right hand of the Bosnian. Throws the front kick. There's one in return from Chavez. Chavez hands are low. Jump walking left hand. Nicely done from Krunic. Don't forget, 3 judges circle side scoring on a 10-point must system. Who do you have winning the first round? Well, the mood has changed inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium because our main eventers are arriving. There's the champion, Hiroki Akimoto, in his first defense of the Bantamweight Kickboxing World Championship tonight. And he will take on a man with over 400 fights. The great Pet Danong Pet Fergus, the number 3 Bantamweight Kickboxing contender, goes for the gold in our main event.
Listen, mate, I say kick, okay? I have the
Do they need to wake Chavez up a little bit here? Needs some more output from the big man. Very good opening round for Kernich.
Yeah, in the last 30 seconds, Chavez seemed to come alive. You know, I think the groin shots maybe kind of invigorated him, made him push a little bit more, wanted to get something back.
Second of 3. There's a nice right hand to open up here from Bruno Chavez. Should continue with that right hand. It's always been public enemy number 1 of a southpaw. For Chavez to get his lead foot on the outside of Kernich's lead foot and throw the right hand down the center. Nice round kick there from Kernich.
Yeah, I like how Chavez is just kind of being a little bit more aggressive here, but I like the way that, you know, Kernich is throwing that left leg kick, right? And he's attacking the back leg of him, and he's also going to the body as well with it.
Kernich with the front kick. It's been one of the prime weapons of both leagues so far tonight for Bosnian Steel. Chavez throws first on that occasion with the right hand. Edges forward the Brazilian, throws the right again. Body shot there from Kernich, and there's the front kick again. Just parried away though from Chavez. Front kick up high there from Kernich. Chavez checks the low kick. Jab 2 from the Brazilian.
Yeah, you can see that Chavez is almost waiting for Kernich to do something, right? There he is.
Point strike again.
Going low again. It happens often when one fighter is southpaw, one fighter is orthodox, and you're throwing a lot of those lead leg kicks, right? You're going inside of the thigh. You just go a little bit high, but Kernich is also throwing push kicks as well that are catching Bruno, you know, down low.
Counter left, went for a high step-up knee there, did Kernich, had the right idea. Bruno, right hand. Little sloppy there from Chavez, needs to tighten it up now.
Let's go.
Kernich goes the inside thigh, high to that femoral profunda, then goes upstairs with the roundhouse kick. Chavez loading up on the right hand, maybe should have thrown the left in the face to cover it. Jab there from Kernich.
Yeah, that's something we're not really seeing from Kernich, is that jab. He's got a really nice jab, but he's just not using it so much. He likes to prefer to use the legs and that big left hand.
I'd like to see Chavez go first here, as much as he can.
Yeah, Chavez hasn't really gotten out of first gear yet.
No. You're dead right there, Dragon. We know he's capable of so much more, Bruno Chavez, allowing himself to get backed up. But you know what, he also told us before his first fight a few months ago that he likes to play a rope-a-dope. Another reason why they call him Muhammad Ali. There's no ropes, of course, when you've got a circle, but he does like to sit back against the perimeter, absorb punishment, and then come back.
Yeah, but as soon as Kernich gets close, he's tying him up, right? So he's locking him up, and he's not really answering back. See right here, he's going back. See, he just kind of circled out, took the shot, walked away.
Chavez light on his feet, moving around. Good right hand there from Chavez to end the round. 2 down and 1 to go. Wow, Chavez has power. I dare say more power in his hands than Kernich has. Kernich is placing the legs very well. We are going to go into the 3rd round here, Dragon, and well, how do you score it, folks, for you watching?
Kad ideš, Braju, idema jaka i za isto rukom, ista noga, ista ruka. Kad dođe ovde, kroše baci, onda uje trofej.
Tá gritando, 30 segundos.
30 seconds.
Tá faltando, depois desse direto, tem que entrar cruzado.
It's same shit as with after the straight, you moves up the hook.
More, it's same shit. He scare you. Kick his arm. Where is mouthpiece?
You hear the corner there of Chavez saying he's scared of you. Kick his arm.
go, guys.
After the right hand, throw the hook. Give the punches company. Third and final round.
Guys, keep it clean. All right? Ready? Ready? Choke!
And touch gloves. Krunic again on the front foot as he has been all fight. Who's going to go first? It's Krunic with a high kick. Body shot, looking for the liver. Knee there from Chavez, and Olivier Coste breaks the front kick from Krunic. You cannot catch and counter though under these kickboxing rules.
All right, no holding, okay?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of Bruno's game is to catch and counter. He keeps trying to catch the front kick as well. You can see by his hand placement, but you're not allowed to do that in one championship kickboxing rules. So he keeps going after that low kick. He's gonna catch Chavez low.
Chavez eats that left hand. Krunic cuts off the movement. Bosnian Steel goes to the body. High check there from Chavez. Hook off the right hand from Chavez. Krunic tried to turn in the left knee. Chavez coming forward. I like that. Lumbers forward on his opponent. Throws the right hand down the center. Now on the outside again. Waiting for Krunic to come to him.
Yeah, he knew that was coming. He cross-blocked it before Krunic even threw it, but there was no answer behind it.
Time! Last one, no holding, okay?
Chavez definitely not moving as free-flowingly as we know he's capable of, Dragon.
Yeah, a lot of his past fights he's been able to, you know, utilize a very unorthodox style, but his activity is usually a lot higher. And now he's just not throwing as much. But to be fair, Krunic is doing just enough to stay ahead. I'd like to see Krunic do a little bit more too.
I agree, Krunic had a very good opening round. Hasn't been as busy since though. Tried to stick him with the right hand there, did Chavez. 1 minute remaining in the fight. Chavez again, drawing Krunic to the outside. Little knee on the inside there from Bosnian Steel. Chavez has got to do more here. Is he playing possum a little?
Good head movement.
Go on. You've got to ask the questions here of Bruno Chavez. Inside leg kick, which Krunic was using well in the first round. Good right hand there. 2 knees from Chavez. Chavez coming forward. 15 seconds on the clock now. Overhand right. That's more like it from the Brazilian. And a jab from Krunic. Overhand right again. Thought about a jumping knee to Chavez. Blocks the high kick. Evades the right hand. Front kick from Krunic. And a right hand on the bell. Bosnian Steel puts the fists in the air. Did he do enough to win it?
There was a lot of activity coming from Krunic. He pushed forward, he was aggressive, controlled the distance, and really froze Bruno in a lot of the exchanges. He was able to utilize hand combinations. He really threw a lot of that left kick. He did some good scoring up close, had the consistent forward pressure, and I think that's going to be the most important category of our scoring for Ahmed Krunic, just to control the distance, find his range, and keep applying the pressure and show that aggression.
We're about to find out the judge's decision. This was the final fight of our lead card. Our main card is now only 8 minutes away. Here's Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of battle, we turn now to the judges' scorecards. All 3 judges have scored this contest in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Ahmed Krunic!
Bosnian Steel, Ahmed Krunic takes the win and takes his fight win streak to 6 in a row. For Bruno Chavez, now 0-2 inside the 1 circle. A very good opening round in particular from Ahmed Krunic, and Chavez just couldn't catch up. The Bosnian flag flying in Singapore tonight. Roberto Soldic, part of the crew, and we'll see Solic's one debut in a couple of weeks in Manila. The show still later on tonight, folks, could be Shinya Aoki versus Saigid Izagakmaev, who says he retires Aoki tonight.
rising once more. This is 163. Akimoto versus Pettenong.
Embraces the Lion City. The lights are blazing inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. Broadcast to over 150 countries. We're ready for a night of all-out action. Welcome to 163, Akimoto versus Pettenong. Hello everybody, I'm Michael Chevello. Great to be here in Singapore. I'm joined as always by my verbal sparring partner, Formula 1 fighter, the Dragon, Mitch Chilson. And Dragon, how about that main event? Akimoto's first world title defense.
They say you're not a champion until you defend your belt, and Akimoto is ready to put his belt on the line. Hinoki Akimoto is a modern-day samurai, and his swords are his legs. He throws kicks like he is trying to chop down a tree, but he faces the most experienced martial artist he has ever stand toe-to-toe with. Pettenong is something else. So fast, so powerful, and ready to take that belt back to Thailand.
How about this entire card tonight? It's Japan versus the world. Wakamatsu versus Woo Sung Hoon. Legend versus icon. Okami and Onglan Sang. Shinya Aoki versus Saigid Izagakmaev. And that co-main event, Kriklia Azizpour Heavyweight Kickboxing World Grand Prix Final.
The trilogy is upon us. It's all tied up at one win apiece. But those were tournaments, right? One-night tournaments. This, everything's on the line. Now we get to settle the score. Kriklia, unstoppable at light heavyweight, but we got a taste of him at heavyweight against Goto, and wow, was he something special. But Iraj, we haven't seen him really go full tilt. He's always laughing, joking, having fun. I think we're gonna see whole new levels to both their games.
Oh, Dragon, I'm excited. Wherever you're watching around the world, you've got to be excited. It's 163, Akimoto versus Pettenong. It's alive! It's a happening! Let's meet our warriors!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 163, Akimoto versus Pettenong. Here are tonight's warriors. From South Korea, Woo Sung Hoon.
The Korean powerhouse is ready to wreck someone. It's Woo Sung Hoon.
Fighting out of Japan, Yuya Wakamatsu.
The little piranha's back in action, and he shaved his head. It's Yuya Wakamatsu.
Fighting out of Myanmar, Allah Aung San.
Listen to the ovation for the icon of Lan Sang.
From Japan, Yushin Okami.
And there's the legend, the one and only Yushin Okami.
Representing Russia, Saigid Izagakmaev.
The man who says he retires Aoki tonight, and Saigid Izagakmaev.
From Japan, Shinya Aoki.
A massive ovation for the great submission wizard, Shinya Aoki.
For the one heavyweight kickboxing World Grand Prix Championship.
champion of the world, Roman Kriklia.
For the one bantamweight kickboxing world championship. From Thailand, the challenger, Petnadong Petfagat.
Multi-time world champion with over 400 fights at Petnadong.
Representing Japan, the undisputed one bantamweight kickboxing champion of the world, Hiroki Akimoto.
And there he is, the bantamweight kickboxing champion of the world, Hiroki Akimoto.
Tonight, you will see true warrior spirit as the best of the best compete at the highest levels in the world. We are the world's largest martial arts organization. We are the home of martial arts. We are one!
And 163 kicks off in the bantamweight division as Kwon Won-il takes on Mark Abelardo. The pretty boy can wreck you, and Abelardo has those elbows from hell.
Your winner by way of knockout, Kwon Won-il.
His power, undeniable.
Kwon Won-il can end your night.
다시 돌아왔다는 거에 대해서 흥미롭습니다. 모든 부분에서 압도하는 모습을 볼 수 있을 겁니다.
His opponent, undeterred.
Mark Abelardo.
This guy is electrifying from bell to bell. Got experience in Muay Thai, kickboxing, mixed martial arts. He's pretty much done it all.
I'm going to come into this fight with so much firepower that whoever gets in my way, they're going to feel it. I just hope he's ready because I'm going to put the pressure on him and just make him quit.
처음 보는 폭발적인 KO를 제가 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 마크 아벨라르도 선수가 케이지 위에서 살아남지 못하는 KO를 보여드리도록 하겠습니다.
That'll be easier said than done. I'm going to leave that circle with Kwon on the floor.
Kwon Won-il. Mark Abelardo. Next.
Representing New Zealand and the Philippines, Mark Tyson Abelardo.
Mark Abelardo out of Fairtex Gym with a 20-9 record is a man who can knock you out, and most likely to do it via elbows. Abelardo looking in tremendous shape after a 2-month camp. Worked on conditioning, on getting on the inside of the pretty boy. Says he wants to make it a dogfight, apply lots of forward pressure. Predicts, well, he says, I'm never going to rule out knocking out my opponent, but this time, because it's been years since I've gotten one, I want to submit Kwon Won-il.
Yeah, I think that's where he's going to find a lot of success because that seems to be the path to victory against Kwon Won-il. Take him down, shut down that beautiful boxing style that he's got, put him on his back and make him try to get up. Because Mark Abelardo, yes, he is known for those incredible knockouts via elbow, one of the greatest elbow knockouts we've ever seen in one championship. But Mark Abelardo is very well-rounded. Don't get it twisted. This guy can put you on your back and beat on you. He's also got submission skills. He's very active once things hit the ground. And what's really special about Mark Abelardo is his strength. This guy is very compact, he's very powerful, and he hits hard from the top position. So if he can get Kwon Won-il on the mat, expect him to drop heavy, heavy ground and pound. He's very dangerous with the elbows if he wants to throw those as well, but We haven't really quite seen my nickname kick off the way that I thought. Elbow Lardo hasn't really exploded around the world.
Are you still pushing for that?
I'm still pushing. I love it. I think it's coming. I still think it's coming. But this is going to be a fun one. I'm looking forward to this fight.
From South Korea, Pretty Boy, Kwon Won-il.
The number 4 bantamweight contender with an 11-4 record, Kwon Won-il, the Pretty Boy. 6-week cap. Worked on his grappling, on his jiu-jitsu defense. Says Abelardo is, and I quote, an average fighter. He says Abelardo's tough, he's durable, but he's going to get beaten up. He's going to get knocked out. Second round, straight right hand. Look for Kwon to measure his distance more precisely, not be as wild as his usual self. He's trying to tighten everything up. Fight Week exclusive, head to one.shop and get 30% off official One Championship merchandise. Head there right now. Kwon Won-il. This is a guy with almost telescopic arms, Dragon. If he lands the leather on your jaw, on your temple, it's bye-bye.
Yeah, Kwon Won-il has a beautiful striking style. Legit one-punch knockout power. You give him the opening, and he's gonna take your lights out. This guy's never been knocked out. He's got a really, really high work rate. He loves putting punches together in bunches. And it's those body shots which set up the headshot, right? He puts those things together like you used to say back in the day. He digs the body like he's hunting for oil. And he also sets up that kill shot, right? Like he goes to the body, you start to drop your hands, and you expose your face. He's got 8 people out of there in the very first round, out of his 9 knockouts. This guy is must-watch TV.
Both these guys are first-round finishes.
Yeah, this one, do not go get a beer yet, ladies and gentlemen. You must watch the first 5 minutes because I don't know if it's going past the first 5.
Abelardo prowling back and forth like a caged lion in his corner as Kwon Won-il salutes the crowd inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. And we are ready to kick off 163 Akamoto versus Pettinong. New Zealand and the Philippines against South Korea. Kwon Won-il is the younger of the two, but has a 5-inch height advantage. 5 inches also in the reach. Mixed martial arts global rule set means the bout will be judged as a whole and not as individual rounds. To meet our fighters, let's go to Dom Lau.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the home of martial arts One Championship! Live from Singapore, this is 163 Akimoto versus Pettinong. And now we begin with 3 5-minute rounds of bantamweight MMA. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, holding a mixed martial arts record of 20 wins and 9 losses. Training out of Fairtex Gym, representing New Zealand and the Philippines, Mark Tyson Abelardo. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is the number 4 bantamweight contender, standing at 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 144 pounds, holding a mixed martial arts record of 11 wins and 4 losses. Training at Extreme Comeback and Top Gym BF, representing South Korea, Pretty Boy Kwon Won-il. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Olivier Coste.
Alright guys, watch out for the headbutt, low blow, back of the head and spine. You both know the rules, fight fair, fight clean, touch grade if you want.
You see the quite sizable height advantage of the pretty boy Kwon Won-il. Two athletes who specialize in first round finishes. Kwon Won-il of South Korea. Raring to go, as is Mark Abelardo of New Zealand and the Philippines. The long arms on Kwon Won-il and immediately opens up with a jab.
Michael, I gotta correct myself. I said that Kwon Won-il has never been KO'd, but in his last matchup against Andrade got him out of there in 62 seconds with a beautiful knockout. So prior to that, he's never been KO'd. So I think Abelardo sees some available openings which he can take advantage.
That loss for the pretty boy did lose him a World Championship tilt against John Lineker. That went to Andrade, of course. Left hook there from Abelardo, overhand right. The heavy artillery early from Mark Abelardo.
Yeah, these are some of the openings that I talked about, right? And Abelardo spoke about them. He sees holes in the guard of Kwon Won-il, just like that. Nice little left hook touched Kwon Won-il. Let's see if Kwon Won-il can get back on track.
Lots of movement early on. Look for Kwon Won-il's right hand down the center corridor. There's a nice jab again from the South Korean. Fires that right hand. Abelardo was wise to it.
Abelardo's slipping these punches really well and countering nicely.
Abelardo, left hook didn't connect for him. Clinches up now with Kwon Won-il.
Abelardo's able to press him up against the wall. Good job by Kwon Won-il to dig the double underhooks and prevent that takedown. This is what I talked about. I said that Abelardo was going to attempt the takedowns, but Kwon Won-il has been working hard on his takedown defense.
Mark did say he wants to submit Kwon Won-il. Said it had been about 3 years since he subbed an opponent. Kwon Won-il, plenty of head movement. Knows the starching power in the hands, in the elbows of Abelardo.
That was a nice little counter right hand from Kwon Won-il. He was able to evade that big looping left hook and answer with a right hand. Now he's putting punches together. He's starting to get accurate with his shots.
Abelardo trying to close down the distance. Kwon Won-il constantly moving. Wears an overhand right and a left hook from Abelardo. Uppercut almost took out the ring light. Left hook to the jaw again. Mark Abelardo, more hooks than a tackle box inside the first round.
Yeah, these guys are trading. It's those straight weapons coming from Kwon Won-il against the wide looping punches of Mark Abelardo.
Body shot from Kwon Won-il. Best combination of the fight so far from the South Korean.
That was a beautiful two-punch combination landed by Kwon Won-il.
They are duking it out in the first round, halfway through. Overhand right from Abelardo. Some swelling on his forehead already, Mark Abelardo. Jab from Kwon Won-il, that beautiful drifting jab of his. Abelardo again tries to get on the inside. Meets an uppercut. Nicely popped off the right hand from Kwon.
Threw that elbow, but just completely airballed it. I wouldn't mind seeing Abelardo start throwing some leg kicks to this wide stance of Kwon Won-il, just to mix things up. You don't want to box with the pretty boy, man. He's got good hands, and he's starting to make some good reads, too. There's the low kick. That's what Mark Abelardo needs to do. But put a hand combination in front of it and then throw the leg kick.
This one has been a glorified Muay Thai contest, really, so far. It's been thoroughly entertaining as a rib kick lands there, and a nice snapping jab from Kwon Won-il. Jab again, uppercut. Abelardo tried to put the chin through the top of the head.
Nice change-up as he threw the uppercut, too, to the guard. I don't think Kwon Won-il was expecting that the way he covered up.
Gotta watch that leaping left, though, of Abelardo. One of the reasons they call him Tyson. Outside leg kick from Abelardo. Body shot Kwon into the uppercut. Wow, right hook from Abelardo. Just whistled past the jaw.
Kwon Won-il can't just throw single body shots. He puts himself right into Abelardo's power punching range when he gets that tight.
Right hand lead to beauty again. Snaps up to the forehead of Abelardo. What an entertaining opening round. Jab two. Opens him in the uppercut. Here comes the pretty boy. Here comes Kwon Won-il. Abelardo wants to cover up. Kwon through the elbow.
Ooh, patient striking from the pretty boy. Nice little combination thrown, but good job by Abelardo to recover.
Uppercut again, the right cross. Abelardo's been tagged. Rallies back here to Abelardo. Round kick. Off the lead leg, eats another jab. How many jabs has he eaten? Uppercut elbow from Kwon. Abalado's face tells the story. Left hook from Mark Abelardo.
Yeah, Abalado's lost that head movement that he had in the first couple minutes. Abelardo needs to get that head offline. Kwon Won Il starting to touch him up as he's found his range.
Driving takedown here from Abelardo to close out the round. My word, what an opening 5 minutes. An absolute banger.
Well, I don't know if that takedown's going to score because I think he was able to stay upright until the very last moment. Here's Mark Abelardo coming forward, lands a nice little two-hook combination there, closing that distance and just letting him fly. But then, once Pretty Boy started to find his range, he was able to start doing stuff like this. Look at that. Open with the hook, came right down the middle with the strike, winds up, reaches way back into his back pocket to throw that uppercut, and then unleashes a flurry.
You're doing good. Don't worry, he can't deal with adversity. You show the other. Okay? You got this.
You can see the damage around Abelardo's forehead, around the orbitals, and Kwon Won Il looking relatively fresh over in his corner. Olivier Coste to get us underway. Kwon Won Il calling Abelardo forward, saying, come on, you want some more? I've got more for you. They touch close. Jab to open up from Kwon Won Il and a front kick. Abelardo will look for that lead hook. A telescopic right cross of Kwon Won Il, so hard to get inside those long arms.
Yeah, Kwon Won Il has a lot of confidence just oozing out of his hands right now as he closes that distance. He's really found his range and his distance, and that jab is just money in the bank.
Jab again from Kwon. Abelardo on the outside, flicking high kick there from the South Korean. Abelardo too stagnant, got to move, especially the head. Looks for the outside lead thigh. Kwon trying to close the gap. Body shot, beautifully done. Speed in the hands of Kwon Won Il and precision. Maybe can't match Abelardo for power, but again, speed and precision doing the damage, putting down the points.
Yeah, I like the leg kick thrown by Abelardo. I wouldn't mind seeing another takedown attempt here. Just
Hirojic. Single leg here from Abelardo. Can he get a takedown on Kwon Won Il? Crowd responding. This very educated mixed martial arts crowd in Singapore, loving every moment of it.
Good takedown defense from the Pretty Boy. You can see Abelardo's got the single, transitions to a double, tries for the ankle pick, but good job by Kwon Won Il to adjust his stances, right? So right as Mark Abelardo tries to reach for a leg, Kwon Won Il starts to adjust. Now you can see right there that Abelardo's got the high crotch, goes after the ankle pick again. Good, at least he's chaining things together until something works.
There's the takedown from Abelardo. One post on that left arm, trying to make his way back to his feet. Gets there now. Knee to the midsection from Mark.
Good job, Kwon Won Il to work his way back up to his feet, but he gives up his back. Let's see what Mark Abelardo can do from this. Picks him up. Good balance showcased by Kwon Won Il.
Fingers in the fence, gets caution there from Olivier Coste. Turns back into him, does Kwon Won Il. What's Kwon looking to do here, Dragon?
He's trying to prevent Mark Abelardo from sucking him in, so he's got that hip control right there, turns him around. Nice, Kwon Won Il.
What a wonderful, wonderful way to start 163 Akamoto versus Petlinon. With Kwon Won Il and Mark Abelardo in a bantamweight showdown. Kwon Won Il, number 4 ranked in the division.
Yeah, Mark Abelardo would love to crack his way into the top 5 here. Kwon Won Il does not want to give up his spot in the top 5.
Some nice combination work from the South Korean. Abelardo, the bridge of the nose, badly damaged. Swelling on the forehead, around the right eye, under the left eye. Kwon Won Il walking forward. Abelardo chopping left hook.
Trade hooks. This is the round that Kwon Won Il predicted he'd get the knockout in. He said straight right hand.
And again, that left hook.
Within the first 10 minutes.
One comes forward, hands are low, got to keep him up. Because Abelardo's looking for that Mike Zambidi style jumping left hook. Thought about the overhand right to Abelardo.
You get caught standing, Mark. Don't let him set up. Keep moving.
Abelardo's corner saying you can't stay still. Don't allow him to set on you. Keep moving, Mark.
It's good advice. And it's important that Mark Abelardo starts putting combinations together, right? Right now he's just throwing one shot, one takedown attempt, one leg kick. He's got to put combinations together. You can't get Pretty Boy this much time to just stand in front of you, and he's finding his range. I think he's already found his range.
Ooh, that jab again to the bridge of the nose, then to the top lip of Abelardo. It's working a treat. Body shot from Mark. Try the sliding jab. 1-1-0 pounced on Abelardo in the final, what was it, 15 seconds of the opening round? Will he do so again? Will we see a late flurry from the South Korean? Abelardo pulls up the hook too short. Nice jab. Left hook from Kwon Won-il. Jab again from the South Korean. Double forearms defense. The hook curled around the back of the arm though. Nicely done from Abelardo. Jab two from Kwon Won-il. Pump kick. Is just a thing of beauty to behold on Kwon Won-il.
Yeah, he's got the reach advantage and he's utilizing it really well. Just picking Abelardo apart, but Abelardo is not backing down and he's continually throwing, making this a fight.
We are going to the third round. Once again, folks, don't forget it is scored as an overall contest and not round by round.
지금 회복이 중요한 거야. 호흡 크게.
Keep
호흡
going.
크게 내뱉고.
Breathe deeply.
저기 끝까지 가는 거야. 뭐 재밌어.
It's
충분히
fun.
잘하고 있고.
You are doing very well.
네가 효과적인 공격을 하려면
If you
속인
fall into the
동작을
baby
하고 가야 돼.
inactive, you have to do the fake action.
침착하게 하면 되는데
Relax.
가드 잘 올리고 네가
One more round,
공격을
one more
하려면은 속인 동작을 해야 돼. Nothing, barely, it's nothing. You're fine. All right? Let's go, Mark. You got the
Taking a
gas
good
tank
look there, dragging at the bridge of the nose of Mark Abelardo.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming from Kwon Won-il to the face of Mark Abelardo, while Kwon Won-il is still looking pretty. He's got a little bit of a mouse under his right eye there, but still looking pretty.
Third and final round. You don't see that often, do you? But it's good to see. And he comes out jabbing Kwon Won-il. And he jabs again.
Kwon Won-il's definitely enjoying himself, so it's up to Mark Abelardo to make it uncomfortable.
Sure. All right.
Kwon Won-il bouncing up and down the balls of his feet. Abelardo's going to look for that left hook. Oh, he looks for a double leg takedown early.
There he goes. Gets in.
Puts him down.
Now he's making it uncomfortable for Kwon Won-il, who immediately scoots his back up to the wall to use it to be able to get back up to his feet. We're going to see if Mark Abelardo can triangle those legs. Yup, and he's able to do that. But Kwon Won-il pops his left leg out. Now he can use that to get back up to his feet.
Little popping right hand off his knees here from Abelardo. An exciting start to the round from the Filipino Kiwi. Elbows there from Kwon Won-il. Can Abelardo find his way into the top 5 with a win tonight?
This is his opportunity to do it. Kwon Won-il's built up a little bit of a lead, I think, in the striking superiority category and also the damage to the face of Mark Abelardo, which is the highest scoring category we got. Now it's up to Mark Abelardo to work his way back into the point scoring. So this is a very important takedown for him. He's got to utilize it, and he's got to score some points here.
The bantamweight title is, of course, vacant. Number 1 ranked Fabrizio Andrade, number 2 John Lineker. They will rematch. It's been announced early next year. Back to the feet here. Abelardo takes it down again.
Oh, good scramble by Kwon Won-il to not only pop right back up, but then to get away from the clinch and turn things around and get back to his hands.
Kwon Won-il on the front foot. Fires a right hand, then a left cross. A left hook, I should say. There's the jab from Kwon Won-il. 2 minutes 50 remaining. Round kick rattles into the ribs of Mark Abelardo.
Why Kwon Won-il mixing in the kicks too? He scores heavily with those kicks when he throws them. He just doesn't throw them that often.
Oh, it is exquisite from Kwon Won-il. Fake the jab through the overhand right, nicely set into it as well. There's a jab again from Kwon Won-il.
Kwon Won-il immediately grabbed his right hand when he threw that punch. I don't know if he heard it a little bit.
Let's see if he throws it.
Yeah, he threw it right away, but he's still kind of messing with it, right? So something might be going on with his right hand.
Nice evasion there. Abelardo backs him against the wire. What can Mark do from here? Chance for the knees. Kwon Won-il backs away to center circle.
That was good hand manipulation, hand fighting right there from Kwon Won-il to keep this thing back on his feet.
Jab from Kwon Won-il. Actually, since you mentioned that right hand, he hasn't thrown it. He's thrown it once without any power on it though, Dragon.
Yeah, he's dropping it down by his hand, his hips. He's throwing a lot more left hands. I think something might be going on with it, especially when, I mean, you're hitting a bucket of concrete like Mark Abelardo's head's probably.
You saw a right hand there, but it was no loading up at it from Kwon Won-il. Nice tagging right from Abelardo. Shoots in!
Ooh, that was slick.
Kwon Won-il on top! Oh, it's over! It's over! It's pretty by Kwon Won-il!
Wow! Do you see the way he defended that takedown? He slid over the top. Olivier Coste thought he was hurt. He landed a few unanswered shots and then called it off.
Oh, I look forward to seeing a replay of that. Some confusion as to the ending there. The crowd giving it up for Kwon Won-il. Massive audience pop.
A little bit of protesting from Mark Abelardo.
Yeah, some remonstrating.
He seems to be okay with the stoppage. Let's take another look at it and see exactly what happened. Watch the way Kwon Won-il slides. Yeah, that landed flush. But look at the way he steps over the top, caught him with the knee, right? Slides out the back door and then starts unloading with the right hand, right?
But what got through? Mark had a double forearms guard. Which of those hands got through cleanly?
The hands were unanswered, but it was the knee. I think it was the knee on the entry that really did a lot of damage.
But even though Mark went down face first, he did turn around. Now let's take a look again here. Let's try and walk you through it once more. Mark comes forward, here's a knee. The knee grazed the side of the head. This is all Mark's own momentum. But he turns himself around here. All right, let's go to Dom now to make it all official, but okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 45 seconds in the third round for your winner by way of technical knockout, Kwon Won-il!
Kwon Won-il takes the victory in Singapore tonight. A disappointed Mark Abelardo leaves the circle. And it looks like Kwon is with the Dragon.
Kwon Won-il back inside the winner's circle. What a stellar performance. The hands were sharp. Did you know you had him hurt when you went in for the finish?
경기장에 다시 돌아오신 것을 환영하고요. 예, 그렇게 할 수 있었던 원동력이 어떤 것인지 알려달라고 합니다.
Honestly, first, thank you so much, my coach, because he trained in the 10 years, but he 2 times came here, but I lost. And this coach, he really thank you so much. He the best in the world, coach. And then, pretty boy is a never die motherfucker. I'm back. Make some noise. Let's go.
The pretty boy is definitely back. Take a look up here at the big screen and walk us through this finish, because you caught him with a knee coming in and then started to unload the right hands.
지금 프리티보이로 돌아오신 걸 환영하고요. 지금 스크린을 보시면 지금 공격적으로 하고 계신데 어떠한 광경이었는지 알고 싶다 했습니다.
I don't know, but my coach is training for me, and the Rep Duke and the Nikki. That's it. That's it. And then now I can't hear because I'm punchy. Oh, I don't know. I think it's a ear injury.
Well, it was a great performance. You defended your number 4 ranking, and I can't wait to see the pretty boy back inside the circle. Singapore, make some noise for your winner, Kwon Won-Il!
They are making a lot of noise for Kwon Won-Il. And talking about noise, in 2 weeks' time, the noise is going to be deafening inside the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila, the Philippines, because it finally happens at 1/164. Pacio versus Brooks.
There are few places that provide a better atmosphere, and what a main event.
A battle for the strawweight championship of the world. The pride of the Philippines, Joshua the Passion Pacio.
Joshua Pacio, you better be ready, baby. The Rocky God is coming.
Jared Brooks. The smack talking. Incredibly intense. #1 contender.
Everybody wants to see the bad guy lose. I'm gonna win that fight. I'm gonna have Filipino people saying I'm the best fighter in the world. Who's coming, Joshua Pacio? Me.
Jared Brooks, you never fought somebody like me. This is my division.
The Philippines have a world champion from high in the mountains of Baguio City, the Phenom from the fabled Team Lakay.
I'm not even at my peak and I'm the best in the world. That's the scary thing for Jared Brooks. Pag natalo siya, yan kasi ang yabang mo pa.
He wants to act all tough. You're gonna get your ass kicked.
He is gonna have to put on the performance of a lifetime to take the gold out of Manila with him.
Don't forget that I'm the world champion here.
I shine when the lights are the brightest. We're gonna see who the real champion is.
We've been waiting so long for it. Finally, it happens Saturday, December 3rd in the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila, the Philippines. Pacio Brooks for the strawweight championship of the world. What a card. Brandon Vera back in action against Amir Ali Akbari. Are you kidding me? Jai Eustaquio, former world champion, back in action. Jeremy Pakatu takes on TL Tang. Superlek, Kiat Mukau and Pampayak. It is all going down in 2 weeks' time in Manila. Backstage. Coming up next, Woo Sung Hoon, knockout artist from South Korea, takes on the man they call Little Piranha, Yuya Wakamatsu. Wakamatsu has the head shaved, he means business. This one is coming up when we return to Singapore. You're watching 1/163 Akamoto versus Pettenong. Ed's got to be careful not to drop his gloves too low. Oh, Ev's in trouble, it's good, no, Reed!
As she did that, she let her guard get past.
Oh, a heavy hand! Kelly knocks out the Cambodian. This place will go bananas. Oh, there's the left hook! And he does that, listen! Urujai said he did more sparring in training in this camp than ever before.
Xiaoman has really been focused on his footwork and his stand-up boxing. Good hands from him. Oh, and Jimmy Yabo comes out of nowhere. Kwon Won-Il is coming off a nasty heel hook submission. Oh, we got him!
The big kibosh! Kwon Won-Il, the hammer fist strike!
Unbeaten in his 3 contests.
Spinning back fist, looking to finish, and he does!
It's got its own gravitational pull. Charges after Galani early. Looking for a takedown, trying to put hands. Oh, Galani captures it!
3 rounds, 5 minutes each. Oh, good start from Bucci. Oh, but he gets caught and it's finished.
Folks, at 160 we saw an amazing main event between Tang Kai and Tan Le for the Featherweight World Championship. They went toe-to-toe for 5 rounds solid. And Tang Kai, as he said, I cannot be taken down. Tan Le could not take him down. And Tang Kai became the newly crowned Featherweight World Champion. He then returned home to China for a hero's welcome. Look at these incredible celebrations. Thousands of fans in attendance. One trended #1 worldwide on social media during his fight. It was the #1 social trend in all of China on Weibo, Douyin, Huawei Show. What a tremendous show of love and support from the 1.4 billion for China's first ever male world champion. Amazing scenes we shall not soon forget. And once again, we do say congratulations to the amazing new featherweight champion of the world, Tang Kai. More action coming your way at 163, because up next, the man they call Little Piranha, Yuya Wakamatsu, against a knockout artist in Woo Sung-hoon. Japan versus South Korea.
Legit one-touch power.
Yuya Wakamatsu was 1 strike away from gold.
This is his shot, and he is going to do everything in his power to grab it.
But 1 slip.
Oh, it's over! Wow! Just when it seemed that Yuya had the momentum.
Wakamatsu's goal hasn't changed. His target has.
Oh, big right! DJ is stunned! Big knee! Demetrius Johnson has got his world title in 1 championship.
DJ に2連敗喫して、でその後に5連勝するんですけど、やっとタイトルに絡むことができました。今DJ がチャンピオンでタイトル戦線に絡めていけたらいいなと思ってます。首を取りたいですね。
Will another opportunity be out of reach?
This guy is a really high-level striker, and his ability to react is really incredible.
Oh, right hand was huge from Woo.
제 안에 지금 잠재력은 아직 터지지 않았다고 생각하거든요. 유야 와카마츠 선수를 뛰어넘고 그들에게 도전하겠습니다. 최종 목표는 당의 챔피언이고요. 그냥 챔피언이 아닌 진짜 화끈하고 재밌는 팬들이 환호할 수 있는 KO 머신.
성현選手を圧倒的に攻め立てて KO してまたタイトル挑戦権取れるようにしっかり勝ちます。
2 knockout artists, 1 step towards gold. Yuya Wakamatsu, Woo Sung-hoon. Next.
From South Korea, dynamic Woo Sung-hoon.
The first of 4 Japan versus the world matches on our main card tonight. And representing South Korea, Woo Sung-hoon. Mitch, I've got to ask you about the game plan of Woo Sung-hoon after a 6-week camp. He has decided for this fight to switch to southpaw. And that's what he's worked on in his 6-week camp. That he believes is his ticket to beating Yuya Wakamatsu. He says Wakamatsu does the exact same things he does. Wakamatsu does them well, and the only way to beat Yuya Wakamatsu is to switch to southpaw.
It was an intriguing insight, and it could be one of the biggest bets to come out here tonight.
It's really a gamble, isn't it?
It's really risky because he's doing this as a strategy because he believes that Yuya has a weakness against southpaw strikers, and he's going to be able to find a hole. And he said he saw something, within the victories of Adriano, within those victories of Yuya. And so, not just switching to southpaw, but Woo Sung-hoon is going to have to throw some heavy hands while going backwards because Yuya only needs one shot, and he closes distance remarkably fast. I'd like to see Woo Sung-hoon start mixing in those leg kicks and also stop the takedowns because Yuya has shown new dimensions, including those takedowns.
Representing Japan, Yuya Little Piranha Wakamatsu!
The man they call Little Piranha wants to tear apart Woo Sung-hoon. The number 3 flyweight contender, 15-5 record, stomps his way to the circle. There's no wasting time. Shaved head and all for Yuya Wakamatsu.
Yeah, a lot of people are wondering about the shaved head, and it's because of a weight miss. He missed weight, failed hydration, and with this, he wanted to make that weight, so he went all in and, donned the Michael Schiavello hairstyle.
I was about to say, that's why I shaved my head, Mitch, to make weight every time to join you in the commentary booth.
So Yuya went all in. He's fully committed to really putting his best foot forward here tonight. And this is a really interesting matchup between two extremely dangerous strikers. Yuya Wakamatsu has been at the top of the mountain, and he wants to get right back up there and challenge for that top spot. He's an explosive striker with heavy hands, indicative of those 11 knockouts in 15 wins. So this is going to be a really fun firefight between two high-level strikers.
7 wins in the very first round for Little Piranha. Yuya Wakamatsu, Japan versus the world. First on our main card tonight. Who will prevail? It's Japan versus South Korea. The Japanese athlete, 3 years the younger, 1 inch the taller, 1 inch in reach as well, and has the weight over Woo Sung-hoon. It is a 15-minute match judged in its entirety, not round by round. Knees to the head of a grounded opponent are legal. Here's Tom Lau.
Next, we have 3 5-minute rounds of a 139-pound catchweight MMA contest. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he stands at 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds, holding a mixed martial arts record of 9 wins and 3 losses. Training out of Team MAD, representing South Korea, Dynamic Woo Sung-hoon. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he is the number 3 flyweight contender, standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 139 pounds, training out of Tribe Tokyo MMA, representing Japan, Yuya Little Piranha Wakamatsu. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Olivier Coste.
All right, watch out for the headbutt, low blow, back of the head and spine. You both know the rules. Fight fair, fight clean, touch guard if you want, and back your corner.
The boss, Olivier Coste, with final instructions for this one. Inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium, you're watching 163 Akamoto versus Pettenong. The first of our Japan versus the world fights on our main card. Yuya Wakamatsu staring, boring a hole into Woo Sung-hoon.
Ready, choke!
Wakamatsu winds up a high right roundhouse kick and snaps out a jab early. High left round there from Woo. Both men with tremendous finishing instincts. Left hook from Wakamatsu. There is no filling out process, no wasting time. You could tell it from his walkout. Jab again from Yuya.
Yeah, Yuya has a beautiful distance management. He jets in and out, covers range remarkably fast. He's like a fencer, right? He comes in, except he's carrying a sledgehammer instead of just a sword.
High right round kick. Wu is in southpaw stance, as he said he would be. A 6-week camp to train for that transition. On the outside, Wakamatsu resets. Watch the right leg. If he winds it up again, that's the right hand down the tube. Left hook! Wakamatsu finding the target early with speed, with precision.
Yeah, Yuya said this is a perfect stylistic matchup for him, and you can see him just has that right hand cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
Do you think that Wu will switch back to southpaw if he starts to get lit, switch back to orthodox?
Well,
he gets lit up?
He's back in there, right? So he was starting to get touched, and he immediately goes back to orthodox because he feels more comfortable in this stance, right? But he's going back and forth between the two, giving Yuya a lot of good looks.
Gotta say though, this southpaw didn't last long. 1 minute 20. Here he is in orthodox. As we said, his preferred stance is orthodox for Wu. Throws a wild right hand. Yuya too slick at the moment.
Yeah, Yuya's
moving
doing
well.
a good job of moving to his right side. So he's very light on his feet. He's got ultra fast footwork. And when Yu Sung-hoon switches to that orthodox stance, that's when Yuya really starts to get on his bicycle and move to his right to avoid that big power shot of Wu Sung-hoon.
Jab from Wu. Still fighting out of orthodox stance. Left hook from Yuya. Right hand down the center. Trying for the power salvos. Uppercut from Yuya.
Yeah, Yuya is trying to get him out of there. He is swinging. While Wu Sung-hoon is being a little bit more calculated. Looks like he got hurt.
Oh, there's the knee! And there's the left hand!
Oh, Yuya's hurt.
Yuya's in trouble. He's on rubber leg. Here comes Wu. Yuya. Momentary chicken dances and all sorts of bother. It's Wu. It's Wu pounding away. The full mount, the elbows. Curls the knuckles in. Bombing Yuya's head off the canvas. It's good night, freaking Irene.
Wow, Wu Sung-hoon, what a statement. Knocking out the knockout artist with a beautiful shot. He followed him and chased him all around the circle.
What a celebration here for Wu.
Yeah!
Again declaring, I'm #1. The man with the muscle. And how he out-muscled Yuya Wakamatsu. My goodness, what a shellacking. Take a look at this again. Left hook, backs off Yuya. Beginning of the end, that nice knee. Hooks working a treat here. Power and precision from Wu. Yuya pinball, ricocheting off the wire, goes down, and here's the end. Elbow, elbow, hands. Yuya not defending adequately, and Olivier Coste says no more. Okay, let's go to Tom Lauder and make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 46 seconds in the very first round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, Wu Sung-hoon!
A big victory for Wu, proving a powerhouse yet again. And it looks like he is about to have a chat with the Dragon.
Wu Sung-hoon, the knockout of the knockout artist. You jumped up on the wall and you said you are the power puncher in your division. And that came true. How you feeling?
KO 전문가의 전문가로서 오늘 어떠한 기분을 갖고 계신지 알고 싶습니다.
매일 밤 유야 선수를 이렇게 바닥에 눕히고 재우는 걸 항상 시뮬레이션을 했습니다. 그거 딱 이루어졌습니다.
Every night I keep simulating how to knock out him, and knock out him.
Well, it came true. A lot of it was your genius of a coach over here telling you to switch to southpaw. The different looks created this opportunity. Big left hand, and then you jumped in for the finish. Walk us through this.
코치님이 조언을 해주시기를 왼손잡이를 이용을 해서 왼쪽으로 계속해서 공격을 하라고 해서 했는데 어떻게 그걸 생각하시는지 알고 싶습니다.
그냥 저희 코치님이 천재십니다. 아주 그냥 명장. 정말 제 격투기의 인생에 웃도시고 지주시고 그냥 다 감독님 덕분입니다.
My coach is simply genius. Yeah, so I just follow his instruction. That's it.
It was a great performance. What do you want the next time you set foot inside the circle?
아주 훌륭한 지금 경기력을 보여주셨는데요. 다음 경기장에서 보여주실 어떠한 계획이 있으신지?
뭐 항상 무조건 저는 피니시입니다. KO.
Only thing in my mind is the finish and knockout. That's all.
You got the finish, but I got something else from you. How about $50,000 from Chatri Sinyatong, the CEO of One Championship? I don't think you need a translation on that one. How you feeling?
I love you, Chatri. 저는 정말 원 챔피언십 덕분에 제 인생이 정말 격투기 인생이 정말 변하고 있다고 생각하고 제 격투기 커리어가 끝나는 그날까지 원챔에서 끝을 내겠습니다. 그냥 뼈를 묻겠습니다. 원챔에.
Okay, because of your operation, my life keeps changing now. I want to die together with you to the end.
Well, don't die today, man. We can't wait to see you back inside the circle. Singapore, your winner, Woo Sung Hoon.
What a jubilant moment for Woo Sung Hoon, and he takes home a $50,000 bonus. Incredible highlight reel finish from him. Folks, in a couple of weeks' time, we will be in Manila, the Philippines, and featuring Renya Dorita versus Anatoly Malikin. In Renya Dorita, a two-division world champion, you are talking about one of the greats. Renya Dorita, 16-0!
Call the Babel out, call the priest.
A two-division world champion.
Anybody in the world, I'll finish. I'll strangle anybody on the planet.
That man is a beast. He is awesome.
Watching how I overcome what they said could not be done. I did it, now sing it.
Undefeated Renya Dorita from Holland is here. If you give this man your neck, he will put you to sleep. Cocky, brash, confident, to the point of arrogance, but you know what? He has backed it up. Renya Dorita, still undefeated.
Get this, witness the birth of a legend.
Anga, you pick the place, but keep that belt shining, because I'm coming for it.
Oh my word! Renya Dorita does what many thought impossible. Now he wants to take Ong La's light heavyweight world title.
What they said could not be done. I did it, now sing it.
What I do, I beat champions. I beat every champion.
I'm the champ for a reason. I dominate people and I finish them.
It's just another day in the office.
I need to show the world I'm the best. That's what I'm here for.
No man can dispute him. Might as well salute him.
Renya Dorita has been unstoppable. Can he continue his winning ways at One Fight Night 5? Dorita versus Malikin on December 3. The light heavyweight world championship, Dorita and Malikin. What a stacked card. Superbon versus Alazov for the featherweight kickboxing world title. Cade Ruotolo defends the lightweight submission grappling strap against Mateusz Gabriel. And the return of Alicia Rodriguez against Janet Todd, defending the atomweight Muay Thai world title. Okay, it's time to go backstage, and there he is, the icon. The former two-division world champion, Ong La Nsang, with the steel pipe right hand. He takes on the legend, Yushin Okami. That coming up next when we return to 163, Orochi versus Pitmanov.
Angela's unloading the combinations with the hands. That's deep, that's it. Jumps guard and reverses into mount. That was beautiful.
The Queen reigns supreme. And here comes Jong Jin-nae.
The house on fire, raining down the blood. The mighty hands of the panda. Look at Josh and Pasha, look at him in the arm.
Oh, left hand. Pashio does it again. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some DJ in it.
Oh! Demetrius Johnson gets revenge.
Oh, that one's stunning. Tengai hits you, you stay, hit you go out. You are looking at China's first ever male mixed martial arts world champion. His name is Tenkai.
Those finishing instincts are unreal from Christian Lee.
He's a much more complete fighter now, and it's all on display.
Look at this combination. Oh! Christian Lee's done it! Christian Lee's the champion again! That man is a beast! Oh, again! 16-0! And he puts Big Dad to sleep! On the edge of their seats for this one, inside a phone booth! India's first ever mixed martial arts world champion, Arjun Bua. Oh, he's getting lit up again! He gets dropped! He was out before he even hit the canvas. Oh, again! Welcome back inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. You're watching 163 Akamoto versus Pitmanov. Coming up next, Icon versus Legend. What happens when Yushin Okami takes on the former 2 Division 1 world champion, Ongla Nsang? There's nothing else like it in the sporting world. That man, Ongla Nsang, megastar, an icon. A former 2 Division world champion versus an all-time great.
Competing in promotions all around the world, Yushin Okami has fought the best of the best. But inside the circle, he is hell-bent on one.
僕の中ではね、やっぱり先ほども言ったようにワンの象徴的な選手なので、彼と戦うため、勝つためにミドル級にカムバックしたので。
When Okami called me out on Twitter, I was excited. One championship made it happen, so I'm very happy. Tonight, we're gonna have some fun.
2 warriors, each on their own path to championship gold.
It's not a matter of will I get my belt back, it's just a matter of time. You gotta come back and you gotta prove yourself. This fight is so important for me because of that fact.
ワンチャンピオンシップで世界チャンピオンになれる。なので、その先を通すためにも、このアウンランさんに全てを勝負する。そういった思いです。
Getting back to the world title is very important for me. I've been there and I want to prove myself again.
Nobody. 自分がね、一番強いと思っているんで、アウンランをしっかり倒したいと。
Yushin Okami versus Ongla Nsang. Now.
Representing Myanmar, Ongla, the Burmese Python, Ong San.
Division 1 World Champion. Says he's brought the steel pipe to Singapore tonight in the right hand. Says he will break Yushin Okami inside of 2 rounds. Break him physically, break him mentally, break him emotionally.
Aung La Song, the former 2-division king of the middleweight and light and heavyweight divisions. This guy ruled the upper weights for a long time and now is trying to make his way back to it. As you can see his corner right there, representing Anthony Rumble Johnson and really showing some love, a former teammate from Aung La Song. So there's a lot of emotion, a lot at stake here for Aung La. He really wants to work his way back up to the top, and this is his opportunity to do it, to take out a legend like Yushin is going to be a very, very serious feather in his cap. And the champion, the former champion, really needs to put on a show here tonight. 25 finishes out of his 27 wins. One of the most popular athletes in all the one championship, as you can hear from this ovation here tonight, Michael.
Everywhere we go around the world, they turn out in their droves for Aung La Song. It doesn't matter where he fights. Always you see the Myanmar flag flying high. And listen,
Fighting out of Japan, Yushin Tata Okami.
Yushin Okami likewise gets a huge pop from the audience. But I dare say Dragon Aung La's was a bit bigger. A 10-week training camp for Okami. Said he studied Aung La in depth. Knows Aung La's going to come forward with aggression. Plans to shut him down early. Fatigue Aung La physically and drain him.
Yeah, Okami is a judo black belt with really good boxing. And he's pretty much fought everybody that is basically a Hall of Fame list of middleweights who he's competed against. You name it, Yushin Okami has fought that person. And I'm really interested to see what kind of game plan Yushin Okami utilizes, because we've seen the path to victory kind of painted by RDR. And if he chooses to follow it, he's kind of got a similar skill set.
A 20-year veteran of mixed martial arts. 18 finishes in 37 wins. And as the Dragon said, a powerful judoka with a stifling top game.
Yeah, he loves to just put people on the mat and then just suffocate them with his pressure and his ground and pound. Really strong wrestler, and I'm really interested to see what kind of strategy he utilizes here tonight against Aung La.
It is Japan versus Myanmar. Okami the elder by 4 years, the taller by an inch. The reach goes the way of Aung La Song. Judo versus BJJ. 3 by 5 minute rounds. Bout judges a whole knees to the head of a grounded opponent are perfectly legal. Here's Dom Lau.
Now we have 3 5-minute rounds of middleweight MMA. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, he is a former 2-division 1 world champion, standing at 6 feet and 1 inch tall, weighing in at 204 pounds, holding a mixed martial arts record of 27 wins and 13 losses. Training out of Killcliff FC, representing Myanmar, the Burmese Python, Aung La Song. And introducing his opponent out of the red corner, he stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds, holding a mixed martial arts record of 37 wins and 14 losses. Training out of X-Fight, representing Japan, Yushin Thunder Okami. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Herb Dean.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You've touched gloves. Just get ready to fight.
You heard the crowd pop after Dom Lau's announcement. Ong Latton Sung, the national megastar of Myanmar. And you know what? Unless you've been to Myanmar and you've experienced being with Ong La, seeing him fight there, seeing him walk down the street, you just don't know what it's about. He is massive in Myanmar. And the chants go up for Ong La early. Southpaw starts for Yushin Okami. Look for the steel pipe right hand of Ong La. There's a high right round kick early on.
And he's got a really good kicking technique, especially from that right side. But Yushin shoots in right away, chooses to pull guard. Nice little takedown defense right there from Ong Latton Sung. But this is ultimately where Yushin wants to be. He's got one butterfly hook. Now let's see if he can try to sweep. So we might try to elevate his right leg to create a sweep or a reversal of Ong La.
The chants ring around the game for Ong Latton Sung. He's been breaking people in the gym inside of 2 rounds, he told us. Says Okami won't last longer than 2 rounds. He's going to break Okami tonight. And referee Herb Dean allows Okami to stand up. Front kick there from Ong La.
Oh, Ong La is taking those toes to the belly. I know what that feels like. Michael, that is not a pleasant feeling.
Ong La goes to the body shot.
Ong La's looking sharp early on. Oh,
he caught it! Ong La stung him! Ong La stung him! Here he goes! Can he finish? This place going bananas! Can Ong La finish Okami?
Yushin's being smart. He's staying composed. He's a veteran. He knows what to do to survive.
Okami defending. Ong La the knees. It's over. It's over. It's good night, Irene. Pandemonium inside the Singapore Indoor Stadium. He did as he promised. He broke Yushin Okami. Boom with the knee. That was the beginning of the end. And from here on, it was an all-out assault from Ong Latton Sung, pounding away at a hapless Okami. Have a look again here. Okami came to shoot in and walked straight into an Ong La knee from the depths of hell. Ong La unloading on Okami. The icon batters the legend. Let's go to Dom Lau, make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Herb Dean, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 42 seconds in the very first round. For your winner, by way of technical knockout, Ong Latton Sung!
He's back. Ong Latton Sung is back. Tremendous sportsmanship shown by these 2 stars. 2 gentlemen, 2 men exuding the Bushido spirit of martial arts. And with the photo of the late Anthony Rumble Johnson, Ong Latton Sung the victor tonight, in a fashion that Rumble would have been proud of.
Ong La, I know this fight meant a lot to you. I can see the picture of Anthony Rumble Johnson. Tell us what is going through your mind right now.
So Anthony passed away during this week, and it's been pretty hard. But I know what Myanmar is going through too, you know. So This fight was very hard for me, but I put a lot of work into it and dedication to it. And I'm thankful for God for blessing me with this victory. Thankful for my team at Killcliff FC. Thank you for all my support from Myanmar, and thank you, Singapore. I'm thankful for One Championship, for giving us this wonderful platform. Chatri, thank you. And Singapore crowd, you guys are amazing. Thank you. It's nice to fight in front of the crowd. Thank you, guys. Hey, one more thing, Myanmar, I'm praying for you guys. You know, the last 2 years have been very hard on us. I love you guys, and it's been hard for our country. I wanna keep praying for you guys, and I want to let you know that, like, what's getting me through is my belief in God, and He's giving me peace, and I'm always praying for you guys. I love you guys.
It was a great fight, an excellent performance, one of your best. Unfortunately, you missed weight, so you're not eligible for a bonus, but you make it, but you didn't make it, but you would have 100% got the bonus, but you did get your BJJ brown belt, which is a huge accomplishment. What do you want the next time you set foot inside the circle?
Well, I know Chatri had a fight for the middleweight title fight against a Russian newcomer. Why not let me be the gatekeeper? Why not let me welcome him to One Championship? How does that sound, guys? Let's do it. Or it doesn't matter. I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. Let's go.
I know you want fun fights, and it's fun every single time Online Song sets foot inside the circle. Singapore, show your love to your winner, Ong Song.
They are showing their love indeed. He is beloved around the world. Ong Song, with a fantastic performance, annihilates the legend Yushin Okami. A fitting tribute to the late Anthony Rumble Johnson. Ong Song, that knee that was the beginning of the end for Yushin Okami, and then the ground and pound from Howell. This crowd, the flashing of photos around the arena when the announcement was made that he'd won, with Matt Hume there, with Chatri Singhatong. We'll get you back in January. It is so great to see Ong La back in the winner's circle. A true megastar. Mikey Musumeci there coming over as well to congratulate Ong La. Just fantastic scenes here in Singapore. Well, folks, it's about the gold in our main event tonight between Akimoto and Pettanong. Indeed, the journey continues for the championship gold with Tumi.
The belt represents the journey, the entire lifetime journey of the very best of the best martial arts in the world. It's a journey filled with thousands of hours of training, of heartbreak, of passion, of excellence, of grit. Our belt is a symbol of true meaning of martial arts. Values of integrity, humility, honor, respect, courage, discipline, compassion.
我代表中国，所以我很骄傲，很自豪。
Sometimes you battle through adversity in life, but you try to keep on pushing through it.
It takes a whole army to build a champion.
With you, I have courage, I have strength, I have what it needs to win the world title.
The belt, genuinely, is not only a stunning piece of art, but it's a labor of love and design. And ultimately, it's reserved for only the very, very best, the best in the world.
The journey of the belt continues tonight inside that Tumi case. 26.4 pounds of gold and jewelry. That is the biggest and most expensive world championship belt on the planet. We park our peepers backstage. Main eventers warming up. Pettanong Pet Fergus, the man with over 400 fights. You see Rod Tang in the background. He's been working with Rod Tang in preparation for this one as he takes on the sublime former Kyokushin Karate World Champion, current one bantamweight kickboxing world champion, Hiroki Akimoto. But coming up next, it could be the show stealer when the massive Saigid Izagakmaev promises to retire the legendary submission grappling wizard Shinya Aoki. That, when we return, you're watching 163.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes a cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Welcome to the most exciting global martial arts event, One Championship! Here we go!
This is tremendous. This is all hard. This is pure box office.
This guy has talked such a big game, but just sat down every single opponent in front of him.
I beat the welterweight champ. I beat the middleweight champ. I beat the light heavyweight champ. What's next?
This monster, Anatoly Mulligan, 100% finishing rate.
Oh, big right! That's it!
That is a big, scary man.
2 rounds, sleep time!
Welcome back to stunning Singapore. You're watching 163 Akimoto versus Pittanong. Plenty more action coming your way on December 3. Light heavyweight world title, Dorita versus Malakan. Also at 164 in Manila, Pasha versus Brooks for the strawweight world championship. And on January 14, flyweight kickboxing world title fight, Enahachi versus Superleg number 2. Okay, folks. We are really upping the intensity. It could be the show stealer when the legend Shinya Aoki takes on the rampaging Saigid Izagakmaev. We've unearthed the monster, and his name is Saigid Izagakmaev. Izagakmaev sending a message to the whole division.
Hey, Aoki, I kill you.
He wants Shinya Aoki. There's no mincing words with Saigid Izagakmaev.
Да, ну, я думаю, ему давно надо было заканчивать эти бои. Ему уже почти 40 лет. Я новая сила в легком весе, и меня никто не остановит.
Shinya Aoki
The man of 1,000 submissions.
isn't
He is so innovative, so creative,
done
but also he's got a mean streak.
yet.
自分で引退を決められる選手だと俺は思ってるので。
The former one lightweight world champion wants the belt back.
Tonight, Shinya Aoki begins his ascent back to the top of the lightweight division by taking on its fastest rising star.
Я обязательно стану чемпионом в легком весе, и это только вопрос времени. Победа над таким бойцом, как Аоки, меня намного вперед вытолкнет. Chatri, give me my $50,000.
いや名前上がるからでしょ。やっぱもうちょっと小バカにしたトラッシュトークしたらいやこいつ面白いなと思うけど、その意味ではありがたい楽しみですよ。 戦いのない人生をイメージできないから今まだやってるんだろう。
Shinya Aoki, Sagid Isagakmaev. Next.
The massive, scary figure of Sagid Isagakmaev, the number 4 lightweight contender, 21-2 record. Trained in Russia and Thailand in preparation. Says too many of Shinya's opponents are afraid of Shinya's grappling. And then said, can you believe it, Dragon? And I quote, Shinya's grappling is not that great.
Depends on what he means by grappling. Is he combining in the wrestling? Is he combining in the takedowns? Because Shinya Aoki is one of the greatest grapplers on the planet when it comes to mixed martial arts. But Sagid Isagakmaev is a high-level Dagestani wrestler. This guy puts a beating on you, and inside his corner is Islam. This is a fun fighter to watch. Not only to watch, but also just to learn from. He's so impressive, and his keys to victory here tonight are really gonna be, if he wants to keep it on the feet, I'm looking for him to outstrike Aoki. He's got a long-range striking style, beautiful 1-2 combinations, but if he chooses to take this thing onto the ground, he's gotta be on top. He has to be the one controlling and dictating where this fight takes place, and also, he needs to stop the movement of Aoki, because Aoki can move really, really well.
Representing Japan, Shinya Nobikadodan Aoki.
That familiar music of Baka Survivor that has rung around stadiums worldwide for a long, long time. And Aoki says it's still going to ring out. I am not done yet. But will we see the nasty, nasty version of Shinya Aoki tonight? Can he flick that switch? Folks, it's our Essentials collection. Shop One classic tees and more exclusively at One Drop Shop. If this man turns it on, Dragon, he has imaginative submissions. He has wicked, debilitating submissions. And he could take out Sagid Isagakmaev if he can turn it on. Which Shinya will we see tonight?
Yeah, he's got to turn on that mean streak, Michael. He has to go out there and try to finish Sagid, because we don't want to see Aoki start to take a lot of shots, get sort of relaxed, and then get eaten up by the pressure that comes from Sagid. So we got to see that Shinya gets that takedown. He's got to utilize that beautiful judo that he's got. Attack the trips, attack the throws, and then start to attack the submissions.
This man has achieved legendary status in mixed martial arts. So many submission wins, so many quick wins, so many world titles over a storied career. Aoki once again in the circle. This could be a show-stopping contest. Once again, Japan versus the world. Isagakmaev, the taller, Isagakmaev, the heavier, also has a 4-inch reach advantage, the massive Sambo stylist.
Coming up is 3 5-minute rounds of lightweight MMA. Introducing first,